we'll see that Metacomputics model offers a new perspective to many fundamental concepts so that they become easy to understand within the new theoretical framework. For example, what is time? Time was never defined in physics. In physics, the time is just the parameter, is a t. In physics equations, the past and present and the future is the same t. And there's no special feelings to the t even in the present. The past and the future is also symmetrical, which is not actually what we experience time is. We experience time is very different. The past and the future is very different. It's not symmetrical. And the present moment is very special. And in this framework, we define time as simply the internal clock of Platonic computer, operated by alternating the binary states. The past is processed metadata. Future is metadata yet to be processed. The present is the metadata which is being processed. So the past and future and present are very different. What is 3D space? Well, 3D space is a processing output of Platonic computation. So space is not given. Without computation, 3D space doesn't even exist. In our model, space functions as a 3D display made of pixels. Once we have a 3D display, we can then display infinite amount of diverse contents, such as shapes and forms and the material objects, i.e. all the contents of universe. So the contents of the space are also processing output of Platonic computation. By building a new model of universe, we managed to make a paradigm shift from traditional science to a new science on several grounds. Ontologically, we shift from matter is primary to consciousness is primary. Methodology-wise, we shift from reductionism to holism. We also have a new set of language tools to deploy. Mathematics used to be the sole language of traditional science. So now, in addition to mathematical equations, we also have algorithms as a working language of new science. With this new paradigm, we will have new perspective. From a new perspective, we'll have new understanding of the universe. We'll be able to explain many phenomena we couldn't explain before. So what are matters? In a new scientific framework, matters are stable data structures programmed to have a physical, chemical, or biological properties. For instance, these pool balls are programmed to behave as though they're solid balls. The solidity is determined and achieved by programming. So those balls are basically images, yeah, but images can be programmed to behave as though they have solidity. Laws of nature expressed by physics are approximation of program subroutine in Platonic computer. An apple is programmed to fall at an acceleration of 9.8 meters per second square. In physics, we still cannot explain how magnetism works. In our model, magnets are programmed to repel or attract to each other according to their polarity. So here we explain it with programming. we postulate that in Metacomputics database, there is a subset of data which has highly stable data structure and robust programs to govern those data structures. So it's a subset of data which are highly stable. This subset of data structure thus appear at a phenomenological level as obeying the laws of physics. Therefore, physics is only a special case of metacomputics. So in the database, you have all kinds of data. A part of the subset of the data obeys physics. So physics is basically a special case in this model. What is entanglement? In Metacomputics model, the two particles are basically two outputs in 3D space from running the same program. So it's like two dots on the computer screen. They entangle by programming. Platonic computation not only outputs physical reality, it is also responsible for producing non-physical realities in parallel universes, such as what we experience in dreaming states, in meditation state, in psychedelic state, and in near-death state. This topic was the focus of my last talk at this forum. The recording is still available online if you are interested in more details.